either way, we're going to be covering all kinds of topics on how you can create that extraordinary, fulfilled life for yourself. Now, my program on Talk Marketing Now is the Spiritual Entrepreneur, because that's where I talk about spirituality in business and how to support yourself into a successful place in your business, because it's a marketing forum. Here, we're going to talk about that too, but there's many other aspects to creating the life of your dreams outside of your business. And so we're going to really delve into relationships, what makes you feel safe and secure, if you don't, what needs to happen and how you can get there, how to physically improve your body so that it's healthy. So many things, so many things. So we're here to help you and be a resource to you, and we're also here to have a blast and to learn. We're going to have people who are going to give us wisdom, who are going to share their wisdom, to share their life experience and knowledge, and we're going to get to hear it live and then stream it out to the world. What an amazing thing. So join us and on our little hangout here, and also I'm not sure what times we're going to be doing this yet, because we haven't quite sorted that. So just kind of check in and look and join. I'm not sure how this works, but I'm sure George has some kind of circle thing you can join, so that when we decide to have one of these, that you would pick that and select it or join it, so that you would get emails. I would definitely do that, because until we figure out a good time to have it, where George is available and I'm available, I think you need to probably get on the mailing list. And but for Talk Marketing Now, you can do that. I'm Wednesday nights at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, so that's a set time. For this, we were talking about doing one a week. We might even do more, because we're so excited about the reach of it and the potential of how many people we can impact in a positive way. So just know, select, circle me, circle George, get on whatever the mailing list thing is, and I'm sure George can explain that more when I get off, if he's so inclined to teach how to do that. For tonight, we're going to talk about the frequency of success. And I'm not talking about how often people have success. I'm talking about vibration. Everything in the world vibrates. Everything. Every molecule vibrates. Every solid thing that you know, everything that you take for granted as a solid or a liquid or a gas, all has vibration. If you've taken physics in high school, oh, I loved physics, because we had all these toys, and we had wave tanks and all kinds of things. We were throwing things and measuring distances. It was just totally fun. I loved it. It was way more fun than chemistry. And in physics, since everything vibrates, and an obvious one that everybody knows is H2O, water. And when it's vibrating slowly, it's a solid and it's ice. When it's vibrating faster, it's a gas, steam. And when it's in the middle, it's water. So with that vibration, since everything vibrates, and you just kind of have to take my word at that, or go on to Wikipedia and look into the physics of vibrational molecular vibration. When things vibrate, they resonate with each other's vibration. So since every living thing is vibrating, what you may not be aware of is that certain emotional states have a vibration to them as well. So sadness and fear are a low vibration. Anger, frustration, also a low vibration. Those are pretty low on the scale, anywhere between 400 and 500. When you are happy and joyful, it's a much higher vibration. Interestingly, disease and cellular reproduction that's not doing well is a low vibration. Things that are healthy have a higher vibration. So obviously, what do you want? You want a high vibration. Well, how do you get that? We're going to talk about this over many of these shows, because there's multiple ways to get there, and it depends on your lifestyle and how you're choosing to live it, which one of those are going to resonate with you that you'll want to do them, or it'll be easy for you to do. So we're going to present lots of different roads to get to high vibration and health and happiness and loving and all those good things. Joy, oh yes. So what you have to understand is that you have control over that vibration. And there's lots of ways to have your world, your perception of your world. You can control your perception of your world so you can raise your own vibration in it. And there's, again, multiple ways to do that. Meditation is one, or stillness. Like if you like to swim and that's like a meditative thing for you, or just walking on a path and you just kind of zone out and you lose your edges and you don't know, you don't really see yourself as being separate from the world and you're just kind of going along and you kind of lose time. That's a sort of a meditation, as well as sitting there quietly and actually trying to check out. So when you meditate or when you have stillness, your frequency goes very high. And there's been all kinds of studies on how that meditative stillness, quiet time is helpful, because apparently in that higher frequency, if you do have illness, it heals much faster. And there's a study done where it talks about that post-operative care was 20% faster. People didn't have the depression after surgeries, things like that. So it's been proven that this works. So if you don't meditate and you'd like to, there's some, we'll be on the Hangout here, we're going to be doing some of that, and I'll teach you more about it and tell you where to go. Perfect Day Every Day is a great place. PerfectDayEveryday.com is a great place to go for beginners, and also more experienced meditators for a combination of positive psychology, which is the new science, combined with the meditations of ancient philosophies. So it's a good sort of collaboration of the best of both worlds to get you the furthest, the fastest. So you might want to check that out. There's a free webinar on there if you guys want to go look at it. It's perfectdayeveryday.com. So with this frequency, if you're still, your frequency goes higher. You eat clean food, fresh food, not prepared packaged foods. If it's a tomato, it looks like a tomato. If it's a grape, it looks like a grape. Fresh foods. You can prepare them, but they look like what they are. They're not extruded vegetable proteins or anything. So fresh food. Clean water, which is tough to get, but it's possible. Filter your water. Clean air. That would be, making sure that your house filters are clean. And there's no contaminations in your house. Like if there's somebody smoker in your house, you might suggest they smoke outside, because your body combating the smoke from them is lowering your frequency. The higher your frequency is, the healthier you'll be, the happier you'll be. And it's an amazing thing how supporting that frequency brings a freedom to be more, to have bigger ideas, to be more creative. It's awesome how just a couple little lifestyle shifts will raise your frequency a bunch. And then you do more and more, and it just keeps creeping up. Good quality sleep. Now, what does that mean? Good quality sleep is a huge one. How do you get that? Well, one thing, you don't sleep in front of the TV, because the light that flickers on and off, like from when it goes from one channel to another, or one program to another, or the commercials, they're designed to create an activity, almost like an agitation, so that you'll pay attention to startle you, so your eye will look. Your eye, when it sees sudden movement, thinks you're under attack, and that's what your instincts are. So the bright on and off lights on television, even through your eyelids that are closed, if you can perceive the light change, will agitate the brain and make it fearful. And then in that sort of semi-dream state, when you're sort of awake and you're not quite asleep, but you're not quite awake, that also the sounds, like if there's explosions and